Is there a clique in your department? Or maybe they're just a group of friends. Or could they be a gang? In this episode of Coffee and Conversations about Nurse Bullying, I'll show you the difference between an innocent group of friends, a clique, and a gang. Hi, my name is Renee Thompson. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations about Nurse Bullying. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the cliques. You know, when I talk with nurses about disruptive behaviors, cliques are always on the list. But really, how can you tell if you're working with a clique or maybe they're just a group of friends? It's actually quite easy. You see, a group of friends are people who like to hang out together. They like to take their breaks together, and they usually spend time with each other outside of work. They can each be involved with other groups of friends, and anyone else can actually join their group too. A clique is very different. Although a clique shares similarities, there's one primary difference. They make it clear to the outsiders that not just anyone can join. They exclude others and actually discourage members of their clique to be involved in any other groups. Now, a gang, well, I should really say a pseudo-gang, resembles a clique but with two primary differences. One, there's usually something that identifies them as part of the gang, either a headband, a bracelet, or maybe a certain article of clothing. And two, they engage in some type of criminal activity. Well, in healthcare, this criminal activity actually shows up as maybe blatant policy violations. Let's say your policy is that only 2 nurses can be off the floor at the same time. If 3 of the pseudo-gang members are all working together, all 3 may decide to head to lunch, leaving the rest of you to care for patients. Can we talk about patient safety here? Well, what's most important is that you become aware of the different types of groups that can form in your department and to intervene when you notice a clique. Definitely when you discover a gang. So if you're not in a clique or a gang, yay! This is what you can do. First, always act with confidence. Don't let them intimidate you because they love instilling fear in others. Second, treat them as professionals. I'm telling you, you always want to be the role model for professional behavior and you never want to resort to their tactics. And third, if you're the manager, please take away their power. Don't let any clique or gang member be in charge. Do the schedule. Precept new employees. And fourth, report them. Document their behaviors and file a complaint, especially if they are violating policy. Remember, we have an ethical responsibility to protect our patients and each other from any behavior that compromises their safety or quality of care. So if you've experienced clique or gang-like behavior in your department, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love for you to start a conversation in the comments below. Until our next conversation, be kind, take care, and stay connected.